Hello, friends, and welcome back to Language with Beth. We have some new sounds this week, and the first letter and sound that we're going to start with is the letter R, or the sound R, like robot, rabbit, run, rat. And we will get to those in just a minute. First, let's do our sound chant. Are you ready? A. A says a, 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 a. B says b, 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 b. C says k, 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 k. D says d, 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 d. E says e, 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 e. F says f, f, f. G says g, 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 g. H says h, 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 h. I says I, 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 I. J says j, 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 j. K says k, 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 k. L says O, 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 O. M says mm, 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 mm. N says mm, 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 mm. O says ah, 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 ah. P says p. Q says qu, 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 qu. R says r, 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 r. S says s, 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 s. T says t, 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 t. U says uh. V says v, 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 v. W says w, 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 w. X says x, 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 x. Y says y, 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 y. Z says z, 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 z. Nice job. I hope you're practicing those every day. And if you forgot about sign language, or you would like to see it a little slower, or you would like to practice on your own, you can always pull this out of your envelope and practice going. A says ah, 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 ah. B says b, 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 b. And you can go through the whole thing and practice sign language. You can even practice how to write your name. And on the other side, there are pictures of things that begin with that sound in case you forget what that sound says, okay? Or that letter says. All right, let's get on with it. Today's letter is R. R says R. And R is a short letter. R starts at the dotted line, goes to the baseline, up to the dotted line, and it stops. R says R. Let's look at some objects that begin with R.
Regina, could you come to the office, please, to help?
I just heard Regina. Regina starts with R.
Trash can on wheels.
Okay, friends. This is a radio.
And her
Radio.
bucket, so she can clean
I'm
the
sorry.
bathroom.
Excuse
if you
me.
could come and bring those things to her, that would be great. Thank you.
Radio. Radio begins with the sound R. R. Radio. This is an animal with a horn, and many people call it a rhino. The long name is rhinoceros. R. Radio, rhinoceros. This is that little animal with the striped tail. And at the beginning of the year, we read The Kissing Hand. I think his name was Chester, but he is a raccoon. Raccoon begins with R. R. Radio, rhinoceros, raccoon. Here's another animal coming. They kind of get a bad rap. This is a rat. Rat begins with the sound R. R. Radio, rhinoceros, raccoon, and rat. And our last object is a rock. Rock. Maybe you can find a cool rock today to celebrate the sound R. R. Radio, rhinoceros, raccoon, rat, and rock. Friends, inside your envelope, you can find the sound R. So you have it at your house. And you can find things around your house and outside that begin with R. Maybe you can find a rock. Maybe you can find a rainbow. How cool would that be? All right. Also, inside your envelope, you can search through for your R that looks like this. All right, I'm going to move these over. Radio, rhinoceros, raccoon, rat, and rock. And today, we're going to go into our supply box and get our rice tray. Oops. Let me get my rice tray out. Trace dotted line to the baseline, up to the dotted line and stop. Now in your rice. Dotted line to the baseline, up to the dotted line and stop. Let's try it again. Dotted line to the baseline, up to the dotted line and stop. Dotted line to the baseline, up to the dotted line and stop. Take your whole tray, put it in your bag, zip it up, put that back in your supply box. Okay, this R can go with the rest of your letters into your supply box. Please make sure you put it there. That's where it stays. It doesn't come back to school. That is yours to use at home. In your mail envelope, your materials envelope, you will find a scavenger hunt. Please get your scissors out of your box. Uh-oh. Miss Beth, somebody took my scissors. Oh my goodness. I need to find scissors. Just a minute, please. Oh my goodness, this is why it's so important to keep your scissors in your box and all of your supplies. You're going to look at your scavenger hunt paper and you're going to find the R. R looks like this. It's a capital R. Please cut it out. I gave you lines this week, so it'll be easier to cut out. Cut right on the line. This paper goes back into your envelope so that you know where it is. This scavenger hunt is something that you can do with your parent, your grandparent, a sibling, a friend. It's a lot of fun. Let's see what's on our scavenger hunt. Find a rug. Find a rock. Find a rainbow. Find a ribbon. Find a rose. Find something red. Find a rake. Find something you like to read. Find a ring. Find something you can roll. Find something you can recycle. What does it mean to recycle? That's a really good question. It's a good conversation you can have with your family. Find something you can recycle. Things you can recycle are paper, cans, glass. And the last one is find a robe. And maybe you want to wear your robe after you do your scavenger hunt and get all cuddly. All right, your scavenger hunt goes inside your baggie with your letters so that you can go back and do any of those scavenger hunts anytime. You always have a game to play. All right, and your R goes into your bag also with all of the letters you've learned. the baggie for the letters and sounds. Put them right in there and make sure that that bag goes back into your supply box so that it's ready for the next day. All right, friends, please find some good things that begin with R, and hopefully you won't have a rainy day. See you in a little bit for letter formation.